So, looks like we're going to get started here. Map number 2, of course, cYpheR does have that 1-0 lead.
Yep. Problem here for SPART1E, maybe not having a railgun is a big factor.
Prepare to fight.
But we'll have to see if that matters. But cYpheR is known to be very, very good on this map. So here we go, live in 2. Second map between Fnatic, MSI, SPART1E, and Serious Gaming, cYpheR. And SPART1E's going to get the Mega Spawn, no weapons yet in hand. Shotgun, but he's going to have a hard time getting to the top level. And that's really what the other player has the advantage of, just holding the center level. And you can see that cYpheR at the top.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, doesn't get knocked down.
Could have, though. That was dangerous.
Not sure if SPART1E wants to go for this yellow here, or even try and get an LG. I would have doubled back around and maybe got onto the red. But he is awesome because he got the LG and the red armor. Nice play from SPART1E.
Oh, look at those rockets.
Lucky that second rocket.
Yeah, the second one clipped the wall. If that had have come in, SPART1E would have been left with relatively nothing.
But he's got the LG to work with, and there, SPART1E's got better aim here for sure. That was so much better aim from SPART1E. Just checking the accuracies of it is bound to 6. 34%. cYpheR right now 27% on the LG, and he's lost a lot of armor. So SPART1E has control if he wants to get the red, which he would choose to. So hopefully, if he makes a move for Mega, it will be his. If you're a fan of SPART1E, I doubt cYpheR will be there, maybe above it, spamming some damage. But no, he's not even one to get near Mega. Going to try and work with the yellows right now. So SPART1E is one map control, just off a small LG fight.
8.5 minutes still to go. Of course, still no frag. Starting up close to that full 200. He knows cYpheR's positioning. He's just going to take away these armors from him. Not much ammo left for the LG, as cYpheR will actually start to work his way out. Red armor is there. SPART1E drops straight into that red armor area, just so that cYpheR doesn't do something tricky and get in there and steal
that's
it.
what we've got to think of now. Is cYpheR going to try and do something to this Mega, or just collect the yellows, which will all spawn at the same time? And I think it's going to be yellows. He's actually keeping an eye on Mega, just to get a time with it. So that's really smart, because he's going to know when it spawns next time round, as well as SPART1E. So if he can collect enough yellow armor, maybe he can make something happen. But cYpheR does like those fights at the Mega. He's really good at, the rockets and just making something happen great. So he's already hit a nice rocket over by Mega area. But still, SPART1E should be way ahead in health and armor still.
Yep, SPART1E 130 health, 90 armor.
But once this yellow comes in his way, that's his advantage. There it is.
We'll see who gets the jump. And actually no one getting damaged. cYpheR is still very early for this Mega health.
He's going to go.
And he's heard SPART1E. He's actually going to come in behind him there. SPART1E, of course, I didn't rocket jump out. I thought he did. I thought I heard it. Must have been a fake. And there he is. Comes in behind cYpheR. Surely he'll be able to lock down something here. Not quite, but the damage is going to be crippling for cYpheR. He's down to just 21 armor before he picks up those few shards. 7 minutes still to go.
Wow.
Great rocket from SPART1E.
Yeah.
Smack on its target.
Yeah, cYpheR having a real problem here with SPART1E. He's not actually able to make any damage whatsoever onto his opponent. I don't think hold tab just to check the damage tabs of cYpheR right now. I mean, he's done, okay, they've both done a ridiculously low amount, but of course that was earlier on. But lately, just no real devastating amount of damage. And that's normally what you see from cYpheR. He's able to kind of take a player off who has more health and armor, but right now he's in a whole host of trouble. Down to 42 health. He's actually stopped moving. He's just like, I'm going to stay here and time out. So maybe something's wrong with the setup that cYpheR's got. We'll have to see.
He's got his headphones on backwards.
That would be all right if you were Fox.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to figure out, or they're going to figure out what's wrong.
3,
okay.
2, 1.
I have no idea.
Yeah, have fun, have fun. Not even, are you ready? Just that we're going.
Just time's in.
Yeah, he said it's fine. I'd be surprised if he wins this Mega.
Not 100% sure what the plan was there. Oh, and he's moved away literally a second before.
Look at that. No armor left off those 3 rockets. And no Mega as well. So 3 rockets that just look to anyone else like spam rockets, just random. cYpheR rockets, and wow, SPART1E unlucky there not to hit that rocket. But SPART1E felt the wrath of cYpheR there for a little bit, but no frag still made, and we are going to be moving in soon to 5 minutes gone, so half time.
not so far away whatsoever as the machine gun comes out. What's the next plan for Sparty? Just trying to get tabs on cYpheR. Mega collected, so he's back up now. Is the Swede to almost that 200 position. He's actually going to rocket jump. cYpheR's a little bit slow to pull out the LG, and the rockets on Sparty were absolutely amazing. He's going to get the conversion here as well, and that will leave Sparty in finally a 2-0 lead.
We've seen that move twice so far on DM13. I think it was either Kilson or Strengths that pulled it out. When someone was up there, they were just like, you know, normally you don't take those rocket jumps because you get destroyed, but they've taken it twice and they've made it work. Now, one rocket, and that was the final one from Sparty. He didn't really do as much damage as he hoped, but he is going to win the Mega. Checking over with cYpheR. He's going to be in quite a good position as well after getting that yellow, because he should drop down for a red if he wants it, and there you go. Nice drop down, and he hit the rocket. So these two are going to be very even despite the 2-frag lead that Sparty's got. I think Mega's going to be, like, the next time Mega comes around and red is the biggest moment, because what's going to happen is both players don't want to give it away. So they're really going to fight this one.
I think, unfortunately, cYpheR has lost just too much health
Nah,
and
he can
armor.
stay. I think he can get Mega still. Just needs to be very careful.
Oh, and he's dropped in there. Sparty's in
There it
front
is.
of him. cYpheR hits the 2 perfect rockets, and he does get the kill. He will have himself a red armor as well, up to 100, and he rocket jumps up onto that second tier. That was a brilliant move again from cYpheR.
And the thing about Sparty, you can't blame him for not checking on Mega, as cYpheR picks up another nice kill. They should be a counter kill, but you can't blame Sparty for not checking up there, maybe, because it was so well timed that you would hesitate that, oh, okay, you'd think to yourself, okay, maybe cYpheR didn't want to take the fight, and then you'd think, well, that's a bit passive. But of course, you know, he did want to, but he just did it absolutely superb.
Now, of course, all tied up with 3.5 minutes still to go in map number 2. Ah, here comes Sparty, close range.
Nice.
Great rockets. He's still not exactly healthy, though. Going to have to be careful that cYpheR doesn't come rushing out to him.
Yeah, there it is.
There is cYpheR underneath him, doing decent damage for his position.
He's got LG Sparty, so he could have used it a little bit earlier. And if he gives away, no, lucky he hasn't. Had he given away red, that would have been painful. And now, that's really nice. Good amount of damage, but he needs to rocket jump up now and get some of the yellows, and that's exactly what cYpheR thought he was going to do. So cYpheR actually went back into the middle room to try and catch him with an LG. So lucky for Sparty, he didn't rocket jump up and actually went back into the room and then got the yellow. So Sparty has played so good right now to take those 2 yellows, because cYpheR has no armor, and even if you get this red, you're still not safe. So we'll see if he can get away with it. Actually, Sparty took a lot of damage there as well, so a little bit more than even I would have predicted, but there you go. Now cYpheR has control of map. Center room. Sparty's going to have a hard time making something happen. And once cYpheR knows where he is, he's going to start thinking about how he's going to get the lead. But just lost that fight there, and there's a perfect rocket.
And we've seen that already a couple of times from Sparty.
Stop moving then.
His rocket's absolutely amazing.
I think he raged. He's raging. Trust me, he's raging. Yeah, he's raging.
Not a happy cYpheR. But he's still got 2 minutes. This is definitely not over. I mean, if he's able... Oh, okay. Sparty's
Well, you can still... I mean, you can still beat anybody, even if they're 200-200. You just need to, you know, destroy him, yeah. But, you know, Sparty caught cYpheR off guard, came out perfect time with LG. And it was really interesting because cYpheR was looking at those corridors like going, oh, Sparty's going to cross for the top yellow. And Sparty was like, well, actually, if you know, if I go middle and attack you with LG, you might not expect it. And he just so happened to catch cYpheR facing away from him, walking away. So that was the best he could have got in that high situation. That was a good rocket as well.
Could have been a lot closer, and here comes cYpheR. He's going for the
God.
attack, and
cYpheR's got
Sparty's switched out to the rocket launcher. There's 1 minute to go.
1 minute warning.
Oh, And
got no
cYpheR
health.
should be able to push through.
That's it.
Great rocket! That was amazing from cYpheR. Decides not to, aim for the floor where it was.
Why would
aim
you?
for the wall.
Yeah.
Indeed. Why would you?
You got one shot. You know, he waited until the rocket hit the corridor, so the explosion went in one shot and fired it perfectly. Now SPART1E's got a lot to do. He's got high position. He's really lucky that cYpheR doesn't have any rockets, and I think that could mean that if he holds this, he can win. He might plasma climb up. He's actually going to take the long way around. Lost a little bit of time. Going to probably get the rocket launcher, and he's got to go in and find SPART1E. Here it is. Final 15 seconds. It's all about trapping SPART1E, and SPART1E is going to try as best as possible, obviously, to run away. Doing all right so far.
cYpheR. Well, I mean,
oh, he's above you.
He's going to come in there. He knows where he is. He can't get in there in time. And SPART1E is going to win map number
downstairs.
2, 4-3. Was that SPART1E?
Yeah, that's SPART1E screaming downstairs, I'm pretty sure.